KD9SK, Kilo Delta Niners, Sierra Kilo. My name is Sean. I'm located in Hot Springs, and I will be tonight Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn testnet net controller. The Arkansas Auxcomm network consists of linked repeaters across the state of Arkansas, volunteered by individuals and organizations to provide reports of severe weather conditions to the 5 National Weather Service forecast offices that cover the state of Arkansas. Your participation in this Skywarn program is greatly appreciated, and we thank you. The Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn testnet is a directed net. All calls should pass through net control. To begin, I'll ask for emergency or priority traffic. If you have emergency or priority traffic, call net control KD9SK now. Hearing no emergency or priority traffic, we'll move on with the net. If at any time you have emergency or priority traffic, call net control and identify with the words emergency or priority, and we'll provide immediate assistance. We will begin the check-in process. As a result of the nature of the all-star system, we anticipate doubles. Net control will do their best to separate interference on this end. We'll separate out all the calls. To check in, call net control, state your name, your call sign, then repeat your call sign phonetically, give your city, county, and whether you have traffic for the net or not. Remember to check in slowly. Check in slowly enough so that net control will be able to hand copy your information. If you do not hear your call acknowledged by net control, try again on the next round. First, we'll recognize those who checked in via the ham.live, So pre-net check-ins on ham.live following are acknowledged. W5HRP Harper, KF5ZOS Steve, N5GIX, KU5J, KG5KS, W5XNA, KJ5GRE, NA0D, K5AIN, KG5QYM, WX0X, K5DVT, Delta Victor Tango, K5, KD5, Juliet Victor Victor, KF5, Tango Kilo Foxtrot. Any of those caught out have traffic for the net.
Small correction. It's November 9er Golf India X-ray. I got that while I was still living in Indiana, so I moved down here, but the number's already taken. So anyway, back to net control. N9GIX.
Okay, Bill, my apologies there. I see that now, N9GIX. All right, were there any others with traffic for the net? Okay, that concludes the ham.live pre-net list. For those of you who checked in via ham.live, you're also welcome to check in via RF. So we want to hear from you. Make sure your equipment is working as well. Now we'll begin the check-ins from the RF side of the world, and we'll organize check-ins by county warning area. We'll start with the county warning areas from Jackson, Mississippi, or the Shreveport, Louisiana county warning areas. Anyone in those areas, call net control now.
Net control, this is Bill.
Please check in KJ
Bravo India Lima.
That's Kilo Juliet 5, Lima.
W5GIF.
Columbia County.
That's Whiskey 5, Golf India Foxtrot from Milo, Arkansas. Coming through the Crosset 825 repeater.
Control recognizes W5GIF. There was a double in there. The other station, go ahead.
Let me see if if I have it. Kilo Juliet 5, Lima, November, India. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Lima, November, India, KJ5LNI, Eric in Columbia County. I'm checking in from the Willisville repeater. It's recently resurrected and on the air through All-Star. That's the 146-655 repeater. And it's on repeater book if anybody out there remembers it. The coverage area may be a little bit different. We did have to change the antennas on that unit, but it is on the air. And I have Kilo Golf 7, Charlie Alpha Tango, KG7CAT, Jennifer here in Columbia County with me here, checking into the net, no traffic.
Roger, copy both stations. Next station check-in.
This is Kilo Juliet 5, Kilo Alpha Yankee, monitoring, mobile.
KJ5 station, Kilo Juliet 5, and the last two, please.
Hey, I'm on my crappy radio here. It's a little bit scratchy here, a little quiet on my side, but you are coming in pretty dang scratchy. Really fuzzy into myself, and I'm probably 5 minutes from Bentonville. Usually I'd be talking on an anytone tri-band DMR, but I had that on the bench today for testing and reprogramming.
Okay, net control recognized Kilo Juliet 5, Kilo Yankee. Any other stations from the Shreveport or Jackson, Mississippi?
Alpha Foxtrot 5, Whiskey Alpha.
AI5 LAW. That's Kilo India 5 Lima Alpha Whiskey. El Dorado, Union County. Coming in through the El Dorado repeater 147.330. Negative traffic.
AF5 WA, El Dorado.
Kilo India 5, Juliet Tango, Quebec, KL5 JTQ call, coming to you from Smackover, Union County, off the El Dorado repeater. No traffic.
There's a Hot Springs Village, no traffic.
Last station, Hot Springs Village. Missed the first part here. Say the call again, please. Okay, well, let's hold it right there. All stations stand by. The Milo, Arkansas station, come back with your call only. Call only, please. KE5CND, roger, copy that. Okay, last call for anyone from the Shreveport, Louisiana, or Jackson, Mississippi County morning areas. Okay, hearing none. Net control recognizes the following: Kilo Juliet 5, Papa X-ray, Whiskey 5, Gulf India Fox, Kilo Juliet 5, Lima, November, India, Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Victor Sierra, Kilo Golf 7, Sierra Alpha Tango, Alpha Foxtrot 5, Whiskey Alpha, Kilo India 5, Lima Alpha Whiskey, Kilo Juliet 5, Kilo Alpha Whiskey, Kilo India 5, Juliet Tango Quebec, Kilo Echo 5, Zulu November Delta. Any corrections?
Yes, there was one correction. That was Kilo Golf 7, Charlie Alpha Tango. Kilo Golf 7, Charlie Alpha Tango.
Kilo Golf 7, Charlie Alpha Tango, roger, we have you correct. Thank you. And the last check-in, November 5, Golf Charlie. November 5, Golf Charlie. from the Memphis County warning area. Memphis County warning area stations only, call net control KD9SK.
KK4IOH, Michael in West Memphis, Crittenden County.
Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Delta Uniform, Joe in West Memphis, Crittenden County.
Net control. Please check in Whiskey Bravo 5 Echo, Joe, Craighead County.
Net control. Please check in Kilo India 5 Zulu November Delta, Luke in Paragould, Arkansas. And that's Greene County.
Okay, any other stations from the Memphis County warning area? Call net control. Okay, not hearing any additions or corrections. We'll move on. That was the Memphis County warning area. Move on to the Tulsa County warning area. Tulsa County warning area. Call now.
Net control. Net control, please check in Kilo Delta 5, Juliet Papa Kilo, Oso on mobile in Benton County.
Net control, please check in Whiskey 5, X-ray November Alpha. The name is Tom, Washington County.
Okay, we're taking check-ins from the Tulsa County warning area. Any other stations from the Tulsa County warning area? Call net control, KD9SK. Okay, hearing none, net control recognizes Kilo Delta 5, Juliet Papa Kilo, Whiskey 5, X-ray November Alpha. Any corrections? Any additions for the Tulsa County warning area? Last call. Okay, with that, we'll move on to the big one, Little Rock County warning area. I expect there to be a few doubles here, so everyone take your time, and we'll get you in, we promise. All right, Little Rock County warning area, taking check-ins. This is KD9SK. Bring your check-ins.
Net control, please check in. Whiskey W5JFA, Roger. Whiskey 5, Juliet, Foxtrot Alpha, Hot Spring County, Malvern, Arkansas. And also like to check in Whiskey 5, JLR, Juliet, Whiskey 4, JLR, Jason out of Sheridan, Grant County.
Net control.
From Zulu Tango, N5UZD, Mike in Saline County, Brown, Arkansas, no traffic.
Net control. Net control, please check in Whiskey 5 Romeo Hotel Sierra, W5RHS, Kelly in Saline County, no traffic. Net control.
Net control, please check in November Quebec 5 Uniform NQ5U Nick in BB Mobile in Lono County. My QTH county is White County.
Net control. Net control, please check in Kilo Charlie 6 Yankee Oscar Tango Frank Cabot, Lono County.
Net control, this is
Net control.
Tony in Saline County, no traffic.
Net control, please recognize KY4 BPA, Kilo Yankee 4, Bravo Papa Alpha, Mike in Lexington, Kentucky.
Net control recognizes Kilo Yankee 4, Bravo Papa Alpha. There was a double there. The other station that tried, you didn't quite make it. Try it again.
November 5, Oscar Delta Bravo, Tony and Michael Bell, no traffic.
Okay, Tony, we copied you, and we'll run down the list there, break it up a little. Net control recognizes Whiskey 5, Juliet Foxtrot Alpha, Whiskey 4, Juliet Lima Romeo, November 5, Uniform Zulu Bravo, Whiskey 5, Romeo Hotel Sierra, November Quebec 5 Uniform, Kilo Charlie 6, Yankee Oscar Tango. Kilo Yankee 4, Bravo Papa Alpha. November 5, 0, Delta Bravo. Any corrections to that list?
From UZB, should be UZT, Uniform Zulu Tango, Mike.
November 5, Uniform Zulu Tango. Copy that. Made the correction. Thank you. Okay, we'll move on. Additional check-ins to the Little Rock County warning area. Call now, KD9SK.
Control, please check in November 5, Delta Bravo Charlie. My name is Dan. I'm in Sherwood, Arkansas, Pulaski County, and had no traffic. Good evening. Net Control, please check in Steve K5 SNS, that is Kilo 5 Sierra, November Sierra, out of Baxter County tonight with no traffic for the net. Net Control, please copy November 5 Tango Foxtrot Sierra, Scott, Jonesboro, Arkansas, Frederick County, no traffic.
Net Control, please check in Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Romeo Echo RF, Faulkner County, no traffic.
Net Control, please check in Shane, Whiskey X-Ray 0 X-Ray, WX0X, Cabot, Lonoke County, with traffic.
Okay.
Net Control.
KD9SK. We'll take a break there. November 5, the following are recognized. November 5, Delta Bravo Sierra Charlie. November 5, Delta Bravo Charlie. Kilo 5, Sierra, November Sierra. November 5, Tango Foxtrot Sierra. Kilo Juliet 5, Kilo Yankee, and Whiskey X-Ray 0 X-Ray Shane with traffic. And Shane, we'll throw it to you. Go with your traffic.
Net Control, this is WX0X Shane here in Cabot. Just want to remind everybody that we do have some severe weather coming up this week. Looking like we're going to have a possibility for all hazards threats starting on Friday and then repeating again Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So we've got probably a good 4 days of severe weather coming up, which should mean a very busy time for us. Be paying attention, and if you have run a part-time repeater, obviously we'd like you to be connected up as much as you can so that you can take part in the Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn net. Break, more to follow. We would also like to remind you of the Arkansas Auxcomm YouTube channel. That's on Arkansas Auxcomm Official, where we have a couple YouTube videos that are there for you to see. One on the SOP, so you know what to expect from the Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn net, how to operate with us. One from the National Weather Service that tells you a little bit about storm spotting, could be a good replacement for storm spotter training. And then another one, if you're just interested in what we're doing and how the program is set up, it's just an introduction to the Skywarn program. Break, more to follow. Also, if you'd like to find out about our map, we actually have a map that has some pretty neat features on it. You can put on all kinds of different layers, including the weather, to see how the weather is around what repeaters. You can also see what the repeater, at least the beta of what the repeater footprints are around the state of the network, which repeaters are full-time, which repeaters are part-time. You can find that at map.kilo5deltavictortango.com. Map.k5dbt.com. That was designed and made by John Williams, and we appreciate John's help with the map. And finally, I'll go ahead and put in a plug for net controls here, folks. We've got 4 days of severe weather coming up, and I've only got so many net controls. I really need net controls. If you guys want to have Skywarn, we've got to have people that are willing to run the net control portion. It's very rewarding, and it can be a lot of fun. It can be hectic at times, but we're going to teach you, and you don't have to be uncomfortable being on the radio. If you're interested, you can get in touch with myself or any other Auxcomm Skywarn net control operators, and we'll get you on the roster and get you trained up and get you on the air. Also, if you're not interested in being on the air, but you'd like to help us out as a logger, or something that you guys don't know is behind the scenes, we also have people that are just listening in, helping us catch things from time to time. We run a ground wire system. It's voice over internet protocol that we have running in the background at all times. If you're interested in helping out with any of us or volunteering with the Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn net, please let us know. Thanks for operating the net this evening, Sean. People don't know this is Sean's first time. We really appreciate him with his very good background in amateur radio, and thank you so much for running the net. Back to you, Sean. KD9SK, WX0X.
WX0X. Okay, copy, Shane. Thank you very much for that information, and we'll summarize that at the end of the net as well. Good info. Thanks again for all you do in keeping us organized and honest. So, thanks so much. Okay, well, we'll continue with check-ins for the Little Rock County warning area. Any other check-ins for Little Rock County warning area, call Net Control now, KD9SK.
Roll, K5AI, Mike, Saline County, Kilo 5, Alpha, India, Echo. No traffic.
Net Control. Net Control, please check in Kilo 5, Alpha, India, November. K5AIN, Aaron. North Little Rock, Pulaski County, no traffic.
Net Control, please check in Kilo Juliet 5, India Delta Yankee, that's KJ5 IDY, John in Baxter County, Arkansas, no traffic. Also, please check in my grandpa, Joe, that's Kilo Golf 5, Echo Sierra Whiskey, that's KG5 ESW. Joe also would have no traffic, and also here with my dad.
Please check in Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo Victor Charlie, Ernie in Mountain Home. No traffic.
Net Control. Please check in Kilo Foxtrot 5, Quebec Whiskey Foxtrot, KF5 QWF. This is Tim in Garland County. No traffic.
KD9SK. Okay, we'll pause there. We'll Net Control recognizes Kilo 5, Alpha, India, Echo. Kilo 5, Alpha, India, November. Kilo Juliet 5, India, Delta, Yankee. Kilo 5, Echo, Sierra, Yankee. Hello, Grandpa. And Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo, Victor, Sierra. Hello, Dad. And we'll finish it up with Kilo Foxtrot 5, Quebec Whiskey Foxtrot. Any corrections?
Net Control, yeah. Grandpa is Kilo Golf 5, Echo Sierra Whiskey. So that's ESW, extra sugary waffles. And Dad is Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo Victor Charlie, BVC, or bacon very crispy.
Net Control recognizes that incorrect. Thank you. All right, we'll go down for additional check-ins for the Little Rock County warning area. Call now, Net KD9SK.
Control, here is Whiskey Alpha 5 Lima Uniform Yankee. Hello, Sean. We're right here in Hot Springs, Garland County.
Net Control, this is KF5ZOS, Kilo Foxtrot 5, Zulu, Oscar, Sierra, Steve, Garland County, Hot Springs.
Net Control, check in November 5, November, Bravo, Juliet, and 5 MBJ, Jason, Harrison, Boone County, no traffic.
Control.
Net Control.
Control, please check in November 5, Juliet, Bravo, Papa, N5 JBP, Joe in Carroll County, Arkansas. I'm on the 145-310 Green Forest repeater. Have no further traffic.
Net Control. Please check in KJ5 PDD, Kilo Juliet 5, Papa Delta Delta, Kelby, in Baxter County. No traffic.
Net Control.
Net Control. You can check in Chris up here in Marion County. November Alpha 0 Delta. There's no traffic for now. Get on the RF.
Net control. Net control, please check in. KI5EQS, Kilo India 5, Echo Quebec Sierra, Randy, Mountain Home, Arkansas, Baxter County, no traffic.
KD9SK. Okay, let's stop it there. Let's acknowledge the stations that checked in. Begin with is Whiskey Alpha 5, Lima Uniform Yankee. Next, Kilo Foxtrot 5, Zulu Oscar Sierra. November 5, November Bravo Juliet. November 5, Juliet Bravo Papa. Kilo Juliet 5, Papa Delta Delta. November Alpha 0 Delta. And Kilo India 5, Echo Quebec Sierra. Any corrections? Well, I finally got one right. All right, carry on. One more check-in. Round of check-ins here. The Little Rock County warning area. Call now.
Net control, one final. Whiskey 5, Lima Victor Bravo, Bob, Hot Springs.
Okay, net control recognizes Whiskey 5, Lima Victor Bravo, Hot Springs. Hello, Bob. All right, last call for the Little Rock County warning area. Any late check-ins?
Net control, please check in November 5 Alpha Lima Charlie, N5ALC, Alex and Batesville, Independence County, Arkansas.
Net control. Please check in Whiskey Bravo 5 Romeo November Delta WB5 RND Male Harrison Boone County. No traffic.
Okay, net control recognizes November 5 Alpha Lima Charlie and Whiskey Bravo 5 Romeo November Delta. With that, we'll look for any stations anywhere. Any stations anywhere that would like to check in to the Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn testnet called Net Control Now, KD9SK.
Net control, check in KD5RJA, Kilo Delta 5, Romeo Juliet Alpha, right on the edge of the Memphis area, Arkansas area, warned area, Forest City.
Net control.
Net control, please check in. Kilo Delta 5, Charlie Tango Uniform, Sam, Greene County, Arkansas. Also check in. Kilo Juliet 5.
All right, Kilo Delta 5, Charlie Tango Uniform. You get an additional check-in station. Repeat the second station again, please.
It is Kilo Juliet 5, November Victor Foxtrot, Maverick in Greene County also. Thank you.
Okay, and there was a double with that gentleman. The other station that tried to check in, try it again, please.
Yeah, this is Jack, Kilo Foxtrot 5, Bravo Romeo Uniform, Ozark, Arkansas, Franklin County, no traffic.
Okay, net control recognizes Kilo Delta 5, Romeo Juliet Alpha, Kilo Delta 5, Charlie Tango Uniform, Kilo Juliet 5, November Victor Foxtrot, Kilo Foxtrot 5, Bravo Romeo Uniform. And the very first station that tried to check in, your signal was very digitized. So you want to try it again, and we'll see if we can get you out, pull you out. Sorry, we're just not going to be able to pull you out. You're just not making it. Sounds like it may be network activity or that you're coming in via an all-star link. So just not making it tonight and just completely unreadable. No syllables out of that time around at all. All right, any other additional check-ins anywhere that would like to check into the Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn testnet, call now.
Control.
5 Oscar Yankee Lima, checking in from Montgomery County.
Oscar Yankee Lima station, come back with your prefix again, please. The last station to call, Oscar Yankee Lima is all we got. Try it again. Okay, moving on. Any other stations wishing to check in anywhere? Call now, KD9SK.
Control. Whiskey W5YM, Whiskey 5 Yankee Mike. This is Nick over in Fayetteville, Arkansas, in Washington County, and no traffic to report.
Roger, net control recognizes Whiskey 5 Yankee Mike. Thank you. Any other stations?
Net control. N5ZE, November 5, Zulu Echo. This is Stephen in Springdale, Washington County, Arkansas.
November 5, Zulu Echo. Roger, recognized. Any traffic?
No traffic. Thank you for running the net.
The other stations wishing to check in anywhere to the Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn testnet, call now.
Call 5 Oscar Yankee Lima, Montgomery County.
Okay, Oscar Yankee Lima. We got a little more that time. We got your zone. We got 5. What comes before that? Give us the call again, please.
Kilo Golf 5 Oscar Yankee Lima, calling from Montgomery County.
Kilo Golf 5 Oscar Yankee Lima. Roger. You're good copy now. Good full quieting. Good copy. Good work on whatever you did. Thank you so much for checking in. Any other check-ins?
Net control. Net control, please check in Whiskey 5, X-ray, Charlie Romeo, Charles M. Wesley, Madison County. No traffic.
Control recognizes Whiskey 5, X-ray, Charlie Romeo. Thank you for checking in. Any other check-ins anywhere?
Control recheck.
Recheck, go ahead.
Here's November 5, Juliet Bravo, Papa. I just want to thank you. You're running a very professional net, and I appreciate it. N5JBP.
5JPB, Roger. Well, thanks for the flowers. Appreciate it. Thank you. We enjoy it. And it's all good. All right. We'll take one last pause for any check-ins anywhere to the Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn testnet. Call now. KD9SK. Okay. With that, we'll hold it there for the check-ins. I appreciate everyone who checked in and where they checked in from. And we appreciate that, and it's good exercise for all the repeaters and the system as a whole. So thank you to everybody who's checked in. Let's see, stand by one. So we'll continue on here. Storm spotters are the key to the success of the Skywarn program, and we thank you, as I said, for attending tonight's Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn testnet. A good spotter is an educated spotter. So we'll see if we got any further announcements we're going to talk about here. There is no Skywarn training scheduled at any of the 5 county warning areas, although Skywarn training is available online at the website, Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn.org. You can get information there as well as YouTube video that will give you credit for taking the Skywarn spotter training. Right? Additional, we want to remind everybody that there is an Auxcomm Skywarn map. The website is map Mike Alpha Papa Kilo 5 Delta Victor Tango.com. There you will see a list or a map and located of all the repeaters in the state of Arkansas that participate. We're always looking for additional repeaters in the areas where you see none, especially in the southern part of the state. Or anywhere, any part of the state. We would like, if you know a repeater trustee, ask them if they'd like to participate, or a club, association, or an owner, and you know of them and they want to participate, have them get in touch with us. We'll be glad to help them out. There's an additional list on the map that I found tonight. It's the same URL, map.k5dbt.com/list, LIST. And if you go to that site, you'll see the list of all of the repeaters textually. And currently, there's a total of 36 participating repeaters, according to that list. We want to thank John K5DBT for all of his work in creating the list and keeping the map updated. That is a lot of work. Thank you so much, John. Break. As a reminder, there's the website for the Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn net is arkansasauxcomm.org/Skywarn. Or you can just Google Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn, and it will get you there. There you can find the SOP, links to training, links to the map, and valuable information, and the SOP. For tonight's review of the SOP, I'd like to talk about storm reporting. The primary purpose of the Arkansas Skywarn net is to collect storm reports to disseminate to the National Weather Service. As such, the quality and completeness of each report is a primary concern. Making good report is something that takes some thought. You pause before transmitting, formulate your thoughts, speak clearly, slowly, and calmly. It's a time that everybody gets excited, start talking loud, and start talking fast, and it makes it hard for the communicator on the other end to hear what's being said when that important information needs to be passed. And that important information is the where, what, and when. Be accurate. Report only what you see. If you're uncertain, tell net control that you're uncertain, that you're not sure, but this is what you're seeing. Report the weather phenomenon that you're seeing using the guidelines that you received in your spotter training. Right? Report your location in reference to well-known intersection, community, or locality. Be as accurate as possible regarding your location without unnecessarily giving too much detail. Keep it short and sweet, but be exact. Listen to see if the net control needs. Kind of anticipate. If you're following along with the flow of the weather, you know which way it's going and which way it's headed. And if it's headed your way, be ready and be warned. Secondhand reporting, that's something that happens a lot. If it's important and you're hearing it from local law enforcement via scanners, or maybe you're getting a call from friends, relatives, telling you what's happening at theirs, that can be valuable information as well. So when you report secondhand information, identify it as secondhand information. Give the reporting agency who it was from, Arkansas State Police, the Game and Fish, the local PD, fire departments, wherever you heard it. Be clear, concise of what's going on. That we just assume is going to happen, and that is reports of storm sirens, heavy rain, lightning, powder outages are not necessarily helpful to the net. Yes, the net control wants that information. They'll solicit it. But it can take up valuable time in the heat of the moment when somebody else needs to get in and somebody's saying, well, we got heavy rain here, the sirens are going, and it's lightning. Well, it's lightning in a lot of places. So keep that in mind. Know what is reportable criteria and when to report it. Speaking of reportable criteria, here it comes, folks. Tornado, that's a funnel cloud touching the ground. A funnel cloud. And it's a tornado that hasn't quite made it yet, not touching the ground. Airborne debris associated with tornadic circulation. A wall cloud. Hail in excess of 1 inch. And when you give the size of the hail, give it in size of a coin, penny, nickel, quarter, ping pong ball size, golf ball, tennis, etc. What we don't want to hear is the marble size. How many times have we heard marble and, well, you know, hey, is it a cat-eye marble? Is it a steely marble? Is it an inch in diameter? Is it a quarter-inch diameter? It just doesn't tell them what the meteorologists, what they want to know. Also report wind speeds in excess of 58 miles an hour. And you can tell us whether it was measured or estimated. And there's information on how to estimate the wind by looking at the tree limbs, and it's available online as well. As always, listen before transmitting, and always keep a weather eye to the sky, and be safe. Okay, with that, excuse me, my voice is going. All right, something I was going to add tonight, I was going to call it the website spotlight of the month. I wanted to tell everyone about one that I found, and then maybe others can share with us and we can increase our knowledge. But one I found was from the College of DuPage in Illinois, and they call it their Next Generation Weather Lab. The URL is fairly simple, weather.charlieoscardelta.echo-delta-uniform. That's weather.cod.edu. It's a very informative site. It allows you to go and look at satellite photos. You can add layer weather phenomena over the top of it, from lightning strikes to the radar to the frontal boundaries, the wind flows. You build the map the way you want. And we found it very useful in my past with Boeing when we went flying. So it was very useful. All right. So with that, I'm on the pause. Is there anyone with additional information, announcements, or corrections to the net? Okay. And with that, we'll conclude tonight's Arkansas Auxcomm Skywarn test and return the repeater system to normal use. We really want to thank all the repeater trustees and owners and clubs who help us establish the Auxcomm communication Skywarn net. It is very important, it's very useful, and everyone from the National Weather Service and other users are really finding it very useful, and they appreciate the information. The next test net will be May 19th. That's the third Tuesday in May. We hope to see you then. And with that, we'll turn all the repeaters back to normal operation. Everyone have a good night, be safe, and keep an eye to the sky later this week when severe weather looks like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday can be very active days for the entire state. 73s, everybody. This is KD9SK Hot Springs, signing clear.